everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are back here in the Safari Zone, and it has been way too long. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. As you guys know, I have been away on vacation, and we had a fantastic time on the island and shared so many adventure vlogs with you guys, and I cannot wait to get started on some of our marine exhibits to have celebrated on, the fact that Chips and I went off and we enjoyed an amazing beach vacation. And I hope you guys enjoyed those vlogs, but man, am I ever ready to be back in our world of zoo crafting. I have missed it so much. I have missed you, little puppies. Oh gosh, and you guys are so hungry. Lily, hang in there. I have some raw pork chop. Eat up, my girl. Eat up. Come here. Oh my goodness. We still have to do... Oh, Alia, you're so hungry too. Oh, wow, that was perfect timing. We're about to oh no, I was going to say we were going to run out of food. But don't worry, guys. We still have plenty of chicken, rice, and blueberry for all the pups. Come here, Tate. All right, you're kind of up here. Here, have some ostrich before we add actual ostrich into the safari zone. And I feel a little bit awkward feeding you ostrich then. But man, I am so happy to be home, you guys. And this truly is home for me. And I know I've mentioned it just in case you guys haven't heard, though, while I wave this chicken around in the air. Oh gosh, a giraffe waving chicken around in the air. This is not something you would expect to see every day. But just in case you guys don't know, I am planning on bringing back daily zoo crafting because this is truly my home. This is the source from which all of our entire community, everybody, almost 65,000 amazing members of our community came from, was zoo crafting. And it all started here. So I am ready to bring back daily zoo crafting starting in the summer. So expect that to happen. But Chips and I are actually going to be traveling a little bit more. We're going to be looking for a new home in Michigan, here in the United States. So that means, puppies, I should probably take these guys over to the doggy daycare while I'm gone, shouldn't I? That would be really fun if everybody had a chance to maybe collect a random item, from the big, famous, awesome dog walks that we have now while we're gone. So I'll have to look out for that. But yes, so we're back in the safari zone. And what are we doing? Well, today I actually want to run back home and see my home and all of my multiple boyfriends and the many other animals that are hanging out at our house because I really miss seeing the house. We have several new trees all over the place and I'm still planting more I want to show off. Let me eat this delicious slime drop. Nom, 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 nom. I love gummies, so that's actually the perfect treat for me. And I want to see, I think we have some mail. I've been told there's some mail waiting for us. And I need to go to Relic Ruins because we need to put this tiny little butterfly. Look at it. It's so small and fragile. It only has 0.5 health. Oh my goodness. We need to put this tiny butterfly in a proper butterfly jar. So we need to go buy some jars from Relic Ruins as well. So those are the plans today, Lily. We're going to go to the house. We're going to see everybody. We're going to go to Relic Ruins and do a little bit of shopping. And then we will be coming back and we will be continuing work on our safari zone. And I've actually done a ton of work that you guys haven't seen yet. You can see hints of it way over there. I need a lot more glass. I think I brought over more glass because I've been doing, a little bit more glass because I've been doing so much work over here. But yeah, there's been a ton of work done on the safari zone. We are actually almost ready to start putting giraffes in, building the giraffe barn, putting in the giraffe feeders and water dishes. I actually should look up what's the best way to get water to a giraffe. So I don't think they need a lot of water. I think that's a fact about giraffes. They get most of it from the leaves because they don't like to lean down. Or they're kind of like camels and they don't need to drink water too often. But let's go over and gather up some of the short tasseled bamboo. And we're going to need to get plenty of acacia wood. And while we're headed out, I might as well take the pink sheep and this witch back over to the house too. But yeah, there's some surprises. You guys may have seen them, just a glimpse of them in the chest that we will be looking at in the future. But first, all right, let's see. Where am I headed here? Let's see. There's all of the safari nets. Okay. I was going to grab something, Lily and Tate. I was going to show somebody something and I forgot what it was. Don't worry about it, you guys. It came in one ear, went out the other. It's just adjusting to being back in the zoo and having so much to do in the zoo. That's right, the bamboo. That's where I was headed to. But yeah, so we are almost ready to start exchanging the cows and all of the other animals in the safari zone for actual safari creatures. So pretty soon we're going to start working on that. We'll have to meet with a safari specialist, a scientist who specializes in studying safari animals. And I think if we bring them a cow, then they will be willing to potentially work in a animal trade program of some kind with us and let us have, say, maybe a water buffalo. Not the Asian water buffalo, because you guys are so so good. You're like, but Seri, water buffalo are in Asia, and that's really important for me to learn. So I mean, like the what are the ones that are in Africa? And I feel really kind of like a goofball for not knowing off the top of my head what those big cattle-looking guys that you see all the time in the documentaries, in the African savanna documentaries. I don't know what those guys are now. And I really thought they were water buffalo. And then you guys are like, no, Seri, water buffalo are only in Asia. And I was like, what? What is this? This is news to me. So that was very exciting to learn. And a great example of how you just have to like continue to constantly learn your whole life, which I absolutely love. There we go. We've got the rapid, fast-growing bamboo, which we can turn into, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Apparently I need more of those sticks. Never mind. But you can turn these into the bamboo blocks that we use on a lot of the roofing that we do over here on the safari zone. So we'll get to work on that too. But yeah, I need to learn what kind of cattle Africa has. And then we are going to swap these cows out for said cattle. And basically any of the animals that we have in here, like the turkey and those cows over there too, hopefully we'll be able to work with a scientist who will trade us animals of kind of the same type, like the same ecological niche is what I'm looking for. So like another cattle. It won't be your classic cow or your white-tailed deer, but we can trade those to a scientist for animals that you would expect to find in a safari/savanna area. Also, we might clear out some of these bushes, but I have a feeling once we get an elephant or two in here, they'll probably graze away these pieces and we won't have to worry about it. That would be really fun too, just watching the landscape itself change as we introduce animals, and as time goes on, those animals shift and change what the actual environment looks like, because that's what they do. The environment is not just something that sits there covered in plants and grass and waits for an animal to come in and just stays the same. The animal comes in and helps to change the environment through eating lots of the trees or through pooping and leaving piles of poop filled with seeds that brings new plants in. That's what happens. Or like in the case of elephants, pushing down trees. Like if you ever watch the elephants on documentaries, they'll walk up to a like acacia tree like that and they'll be like, this is a little bit too high for me. So you'll just see like a bull elephant put his big foot up against it and push it and just crash the tree to the ground. He'll just knock the whole tree over when he wants a snack. So yeah, the animals really change their environment quite significantly that way. So we'll be looking into all of that too. All right, but let's go ahead and head home because I want to see my darling. It's been so long since I've seen my darlings, my mini darlings. And then I need to release something. Maybe one of the pink sheep. Okay, I'm going to let one of these pink sheep wander around here for a minute because I need to snag my puppies in safari nets. And I don't want to let the witch go because that's just, we're still learning how to communicate effectively with the witch. All right, come here, Tate. Come here, Lily. All right, beautiful pink sheep. Here, I'll release the other pink sheep for now so you have a buddy. But you two stay right here. I blocked off the canyon so you can't fall into the canyon. If you'd be so polite to stay here, we are going to be building a strawberry fields forever special environment where the naturally pink sheep will live. So pink sheep are kind of uncommon to find in the Minecraftian world. They are a rare color variation of your adorable normal sheep. So we're going to give them their very own area called the Strawberry Fields Forever Fields and let them hang out in there. Look, you can see some of the fencing I've been working on. So the plan is to enclose this entire area. Can my map show it? My map can show it! I've actually put fencing all the way along here. So the plan is to enclose this entire space. And then we're going to let a lot of these animals free range and just kind of roam around. And this will have like the ostriches and the elephants and the antelope and all of those things just kind of free ranging over here. And then we will celebrate expansions of our safari zone as time goes on when we're able to like expand over here as well or expand over here because this is a huge desert. In fact, I'm kind of itching. Wow, this is a huge desert actually. I'm kind of itching to go on an adventure after having been away from our world for so long. So pretty soon we might come over and we might just adventure through this desert to figure out what its edges are because it's very close to Zoodesia Zoo territory and that's a pretty desert, but I have a feeling we could probably terraform it and turn it into a very lush area full of all sorts of animals, which is totally a-okay to do in our world because deserts are useful, but they're very abundant. So it's not like we would be hurting any ecosystems by doing that. All right. And dun, dun, dun. Was that a dodo bird? Oh, I was like, wait a second. I was trying to figure out why there was a dodo bird over there. I totally forgot. Dun dun dun. We have a dodo ATM in exchange over here. Hello, little one. Actually, can I earn some money from you really quickly? That's a good question. Because I think we have a lot of money, but I think I might need some. All right, Alia, Lily, Tate, there you go for just a second. Let's pop over, see if I can earn some money really quickly. Down here. From Specialist Cassidy. Hello, Cassidy. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Did you know squirrels are actually vital in helping maintain the health of forest? The nuts and seeds gray squirrels bury often turn into trees. That's another example of what I was just talking about, Cassidy. What are you doing, Lily? I'm going to ignore that, my dear. But yes, that's another example of what I was just talking about that Cassidy is mentioning. How, again, you have something as small as a squirrel. So we have things as big as elephants knocking over and adding in trees, knocking the trees over so they can eat, adding them in by eating seeds and then pooping and leaving the seed in a big pile of poop, which sounds gross, but that's actually great manure for the seed to grow into an awesome tree in the future. But then you also have things as small as little squirrels. Hi, Smokey. How you doing, little bun bun? But as small as little squirrels who can actually have a huge impact on helping forests to either grow or causing forests to shrink through their absence by bearing nuts. So there we go. All right, let's see if I can help out Specialist Cassie in any way. Let's see, walnuts, pecans. Here's the pecan tree, Dorothy's pecan tree, planted by Sierra. I remember that. Sierra sent in a beautiful snail mail, and we planted Dorothy's pecan tree. Oh dear, and I got myself stuck on the opposite side. No! I'm just a little giraffe who wandered too far. There we go. But yeah, adorable snail mail. Let's gather up some of these. How many pecans do I need? There's 12. This is a good pecan tree. Let's see, there's 12. All right, so how much does that give me? Oh, not bad. That's 24 zookeeper experience. I might be able to get like half a glass jar from my butterfly jar that way. All right, not bad. Just really quickly picking up some zookeeper experience. It's like picking up a quick little job. And then dun 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 dun, exchange it for monies. There we go. All right, everybody, back in your safari nets. I know it was just a quick trip. I know. Come here, Tate. All right, there you go. Come here, Lily. Do you guys just want to wait here for me, actually? No, they probably want to go visit the house, too. It's been a little while. All right, and then we're going to go up, and we're going to see what the house has. All right, and that's the wrong teleportation bunny. This is the right teleportation bunny. And doink. We're home! My darlings! Oh, it's been so long since I've been home. Okay, I'm gonna get over here and release the puppies. Hello, one of my mini darlings. Hug. Hello, little tiny mini baby quill. Hello, beautiful, beautiful park bench. I mean, oh my gosh. I love how talented like Pavo and Alex and everybody is with the devincing tools, because it's just fantastic what you can create. Hey, Agent Noodle Doodles. I have been thinking about so many Japanese ramen shops lately, so we're going to get your noodle shop set up pretty soon. Don't you worry. But yeah, oh, and we do have mail. I knew we had mail because I was told that I should probably check my mail for an important letter, so we'll check that in just a second. My beautiful giraffes. Hello. Hello, little ones. I am your very short mother. Don't mind me. What does this look like when it's just, oh, look, I'm with my babies. Oh, this is so cool. They're actually getting pretty big too. So we will be moving these guys to the giraffe barn as soon as we get it completed. And then once we get them over there, then we will be able to start breeding them, which will be so exciting. And I still need to pick the names. There were so many fantastic suggestions. So I still need to pick the names. And then we will officially name the male and the two females. I'm not sure which subspecies we're going to say these are yet, because there's different subspecies of giraffe. Probably reticulated. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask if their pattern is based off any specific model, but man, they're beautiful. All right. Don't worry, my little giraffes. We are working hard to get your safari zone up and going, but let's go check the mail really quickly, because I was told we need to check our mail. Hang on, Tate. All right, come on. Fine then. You silly geese buckets. All right. Whoa, it's so green and so many sprinkle cakes and ferns. Oh, how did they know I love ferns? Oh gosh, and there's a bird of paradise. There's some sculptures. What are these sculptures? Let's see. P.S. Oh, the cakes are vegan. That's so sweet. It's chocolate vegan cake for Chips and I. That is so sweet. And ice cream cones. Oh my gosh. Spruce shelf sculptures. La Paz closure. What? Oh my goodness, Alex. Alex, you're closing La Paz? Dear Seri, after much debate amongst the La Paz Board of Directors, we've come to a decision that we will be closing the La Paz to the public. Considering our original focus was conservation, we have decided that we were becoming too guest-oriented, and unfortunately, this came at the cost of the animals' privacy. Therefore, we've concluded that we will close La Paz to the public and keep it as a private animal sanctuary, where we will focus on the care of endangered species from Costa Rica. We will, however, do tours of the sanctuary and birding tours to get guest donations to help keep the refuge running. This means, however, that we need to remove some of the guest-related facilities from La Paz. The Virgin Canopy restaurant and the entrance building are currently being refurbished to suit the changes to the park. Oh, so I guess we can still go to the Canopy restaurant, which I absolutely love going to, by the way. So that would be really fun. In fact, I've kind of been thinking with all of our restaurants and everything that we're getting set up that we need to have like special days where we get to hang out with everybody and just go eat out together, because there's places to go eat out together in our world. So that's definitely something that's going to be coming up, especially now that I want to get back on daily zoo crafting. But not yet, you guys. Hang in there for summer. Do not fear, we also plan on opening a brand new park, yay, soon, just focusing on the wildlife of not just Costa Rica, but all of Latin America. Now, down to business. We have had to lay off the ice cream vendor at Kirian, unfortunately, and this leaves us with an unused ice cream cart. That's the ice cream cart, you guys. We should put the ice cream cart in. Oh my gosh, I have left it in your mailbox in case you would like it. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Alex. P.S. While La Paz is closed to the public, you and the other zoo crafters are welcome to return anytime. That is so awesome. Okay, so we have an ice cream cart. We're up an ice cream cart, which means, you guys, we need really funky dunky names for the ice cream. So I'm gonna have to put this together. It's a little bit complicated to put Davincing sculptures together, so I'm gonna put it together like off camera to make sure I have it right and have a backup of it. And then we're gonna start putting ice cream all over the place. That would be so cool. So that'll have to be for another day, but we will definitely have to come up with some really cool ice cream names, just like, okay, I need you guys to speak up if you remember. If you remember the Zoo Tycoon 2 ice creams like names we used to do in the Marine Zoo. Let me know, because that was amazing. That was some of the most creative things that we have ever done, ever, and I absolutely loved it. So if you guys have ideas for names on ice cream, then we'll start collecting those pretty soon and then making all sorts of different flavors. And maybe I'll be able to hire like multiple people to come and work as an ice cream vendor, and we can have them all over the zoo, and I want to get a fruit cart set up. It should be really fun. And there's a ton of ferns because he knows how to speak my language of greenery. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Okay, so we'll collect these up in just a little bit. I still need to go to Relic Ruins to buy some butterfly jars because, oh, hello, another one of my mini darlings. Hug. Oh, and then we need to get, oh my gosh. Quill, why? Do you naturally just like, there's so many quills, you guys. Look at all of them. Our cookie chicken's still here, thank goodness. I'll remove these cookies and hopefully like leave a space for at least one cookie. There we go. So, okay, now it's collecting the cookies. But look at this. We need to have like a bookshop where we can sell these ink sacs, and then there's so many dodo eggs. I guess we could take a few of these dodo eggs over to the dodo researchers. I don't think Martha would mind. And then there's just so many normal eggs, but we do have an amazing set of suggestions and actually fan art by somebody of a Quill like grill, Quill's grill, where Quill can actually run like a little grill that might sell fish and things like that, since squid eat fish. And then also suggestions for like a little egg basket cafe where we can sell egg related foods, because there's a lot of foods you can make out of the eggs, and we have so many eggs. So that'll be another fun thing where you guys can like suggest names, and we can make it really, really entertaining and just have a great time with it, because there's so many. There's like quiches. We can have all sorts of quiches. We can have all sorts of omelets. We can have all sorts of different flavors of eggnog. I've never had eggnog, but my dad's really into it. So let me know what eggnog is like, you guys, because I've personally never partaken of eggnog. All right, so I need to go. Let's go speak with Martha really quickly and see if she will fork over some of my money. Hello, one of my mini darlings. I really need to one day clear up all of the extra boyfriends I have running around. All right, and then I think if I just grab some emerald coins. Is this okay, Martha? Can I do this, or are you gonna get really cranky at me? Here, I'll leave behind the wooden coins. It's for work, Martha. I promise. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, and that's actually the trivia for the day, you guys. Okay, so here is our trivia question for the trivia tree of the day. Are you guys ready for this? Because we do have the new trivia tree for Jose planted over in the Village of Light. It's really awesome. I'll show it to you guys real fast before we pop over to Relic Ruins. But here is your... Hello, my wonderful darling. Here is your... Yes, darling, how are you? The trivia question of the day is, what was Martha and where is she from in a former life? So that's kind of a tricky one, but in a former world, a former life, tell me about Martha. Tell me, why is she Martha the Second? So an answer of like, what was and who was Martha in a former life, and why is she known as Martha the Second? It's a two-part question. If you can tell me those answers, then you can choose your trivia tree. So pick a like normal sized tree of your choice and make sure you put that in your comment as well, and then we'll plant your trivia tree in the future. So that is the new trivia question. I'm very excited to see how many of you guys are able to guess the right answer. That should be quite fun. Oh, and let's see my little blueberry sandwich. Nom 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 nom. There we go. And then speaking of trivia trees, we have a whole bunch of new trees planted, but I'll show you the trivia tree really quickly. And then we're going to go over to Relic Ruins, and I'm going to do my shopping really quickly because I just need some... Okay, gotta remember to close this. I should put up signs that say, "Sir, I really don't know." That's probably Junior. I swear, Junior... I have a son who likes to live on the edge of danger, and there's the mystery arrow again. One day I will find the mysterious archer who is continually coming in and doing that. But yes, so, my gosh, just so much going on, Tate. I can't even remember what I was going to say. Can't even remember. Oh yeah, the whole reason I want to go to Relic Ruins right now is because while we are working... Oh yeah, for crying out loud, if you want to have this chicken, you can't climb a cliff. That is not polite, making me climb a cliff after you so I can feed you the chicken. Not polite, my dear. Come on down here. Oh, goodness, that rhymed. All right, that's right. Here you go, sweetie. Here you go. Now you can have the chicken. And yeah, I think I will leave all of the dogs before Chips and I head off for the weekend again at the doggy daycare. And then we can have like a mass walk where all of them can go. It'll cost me a lot of money because it's an expensive walk, but it'll be fun. The reason we're going to go get the butterfly jars from Relic Ruins is because there's so many butterflies in the safari zone and over by the desert. So I want to be able to catch them and make sure we save them because we are eventually going to be opening our big, beautiful butterfly dome that's going to be over here and climb all the way up a cliff, like climb up this mountain. So that should be a lot of fun. But we're popping over here to see the trivia tree. So are you guys ready for this? It still needs to have its accompanying like flowers, and it still needs to have all of the bushes that are going to go around it planted, and it's actually planted right next to where we are going to have the art supply shop return in the Village of Light. I'm so excited. I hope to do some like time-lapse videos of getting buildings in the Village of Light built so we can get this whole place filled up with all sorts of places to shop at, eat at, all of the villagers of the Village of Light returning. It should be awesome. But without further ado, the memories of artistic beetles, planted as a trivia tree by Jose. So thank you so much. Jose is one of our big contributors of fan art, and he was the first one to guess Agent Beetle was the name of the very first kitten that Captain Kaz and Major Calhoun ever had together. And so that's why it's named, and it's Beetle with 2 E's. That is why it's named Beetle, the memories of beetles, but it's also the artistic beetles because Jose does so much artwork for us, and it is the tree, a beautiful orange maple, huge orange maple. I made sure it was the biggest one I could possibly grow. That is going to be right next to the art supply store. So the art supply store is going to be right over here. It's going to be awesome. And then every time we walk by it, and I'm going to put down like a little place to sit and rest and all sorts of little plants over here, we'll be able to remember the time when Jose guessed that yes, it was indeed Agent Beetle. So I do love doing that because it's a great way where you guys can have a tree added into the world. Even if you can't toss $1 our way. That way, it's so that you guys can show off your knowledge of having been with zoo crafting for so long. So I'm excited to see how many of you remember Martha's origins. All right, well, enough of that babble. I've definitely babbled too long. Let's go ahead, pop up here. Puppies, this is going to be a very quick trip. Really, Alia? You are an adventurous girl, even though you come off as so calm and rule-abiding. All right, Tate, Lily, you guys guard the villagers for just a moment, and then I'm going to pop over to the Relic Ruins and just buy some little butterfly jars real fast. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. I love this place. I love coming to the market and just seeing everybody and everything. Oh yeah! And then I forgot about these guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. we're gonna meet these guys. This is a shady businessman and this is a nervous scientist. It looks like they're a little busy right now, but we will come and we will meet with them maybe tomorrow actually. In fact, I actually have a lot to do here in Relic Ruins. I have quite a few dodo eggs on me and I've escaped the watchful gaze of Martha II. So you know what? We're gonna do a little bit of shopping here. We're gonna do a little bit of shopping. We're gonna go visit with the dodo egg researchers, maybe tour the Pantheon again, kind of poke around a little bit, but yeah, okay. You know what? We're going to continue to do more shopping tomorrow. So there's a lot. I totally forgot about him. And I really, you guys are really going to want to meet him. So I'm going to introduce you guys to the shady businessman and his nervous scientist next time. And then I will see you guys then. We'll probably do some fishing with Titus, like Fisher Titus, like buying some fish from him. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. And here I am walking the market dressed as a giraffe. It's adorable. All right, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.